Hi, and welcome back to Magical Diary. Badducks here, and let's continue playing, even though we actually haven't really done much except read a bunch of exposition crap. But let's read some more, I guess. I need to choose which classes to attend this week. There are classes for each kind of magic, plus general studying, which sounds boring, and gym classes, which I've always liked. Well, everybody kind of likes gym. I can always schedule free time to relax and unwind. For most of my life, my classes have been planned out for me by my school. It wasn't until last year that I got to make any choices at all. Cantonese, French, or Spanish, physics, chemistry, or biology. Yeah, I was there too. I remember, finally, I get a choice to my classes. Oh, it's a choice between home ec or the other one that I actually can't remember, and that was the one I actually took. Wood shop or metal shop. Or, oh, you could do computers or something else, like sewing or some shit. I don't know. Like, it wasn't much of a choice. Although I didn't get Cantonese, French, or Spanish. I had to learn French. Still, everyone had to have the same number of classes, and they all started and ended at the same time. You couldn't get out of it. If I can choose whatever schedule I want here, what would happen if I never went to class at all? Would they really let me get away with that? Well, no, because you'd fail your classes. What should I do this week? I get to choose. I don't even know, like, what do I kind of just, I know she told me, sort of what things are, that this was force, red magic was force, blue magic was, you know what, let's just do this, red, blue, green, black, white. We're gonna go to each one of them, and we're gonna find out what the fuck any of this is. Sounds like a good plan. So red magic. Uh-oh, this is one of his classes. I was gonna say I gotta maybe do some sort of voice, but I can't do a British voice. I don't know. Oh, he's supposed to be Snape, right? So get to your seats. Hurry up. No chatter. In this class, carelessness might cost you your fingers. He wouldn't really cut off students' fingers, would he? No. Oh my gosh. No, this has got to be 20 out of 100. She is dumb. Here you will be learning the seductive art of red magic, the evocation and control of energy. With this power, you might summon a breeze, light a fire, or call a distant object to hand. I say that is seductive, not because of the power itself, but because simple minds prefer simple solutions. Hazel has a simple mind. Blast your enemies with lightning, tear buildings apart with earthquakes, let the world around you burn. It's getting really into it. Fall victim to such vulgar fantasies, and you leave yourself vulnerable to those capable of creative thought. There are many approaches that direct force cannot defend against. He snaps his fingers in the air. I did it for you, in case, yeah. One inattentive moment and you lose control of the forces you have summoned. After that, you will only be remembered as an unpleasant stain on the walls. Ew. He rubs his hands together and gives a nasty smile. Now for your lessons. Oh, I got one. Wow, that went by really fast. Okay, it's one of his classes. Mill about all you like. It's your own time you're wasting. I have no objections to failing the lot of you at the next exam. A flurry of robes of students scramble for seats. Here you will be learning the subtle art of blue magic. At least some of you will. I thoroughly expect this subject to go over some of your heads. Blue is the color of change. That is, altering what is already there, not creating, not destroying. It is commonly used in conjunction with other magic styles in order to perform alchemic transmutations and other alterations of essence. Blue magic can also be used to change the effects of an existing spell, to cast or dispel illusions, or to change locations within movement through intervening space. For a skilled blue magician, reality is fluid. All things can be changed, yet few minds are capable of grasping the true range of possibilities. We'll see what you're worth. Okay, blue magic doesn't sound too bad. Oh, I got 2 and 2 stress, I guess. Okay. Green magic. When I arrive at the classroom, I find Professor Potston standing by the chalkboard. Hello, little seedlings. Please take your seats. Today you're going to learn about green magic, the magic of life. This is a very important skill for any witch or wizard to have, especially when you get to be a certain age. Your body is a garden to be cared for. With proper tending, it could last you for centuries. Slowly, carefully, you must encourage your subjects to grow in the direction you prefer. Be patient, and the rose vines will lose their thorns and twine around you. So I'm guessing this is, like health. This is where I'm gonna get my heals from, right? One of the students makes a scoffing noise. If I can heal, it can kill. If it can heal, it can kill. What happens if you force something to grow the wrong way quickly? Why would you want to do that? Because you don't like the life in front of you? Well, if that's your plan, I can look forward to working with you for a very long time. Life has its own flow. You can change it, but the harder you push, the more energy you'll need. To cause a great change in an instant takes immense power. So you'd better get started. Okay. Black magic. Oh my god, it's starting to really feel like school. I arrive in the classroom feeling slightly apprehensive. Black magic? Will there be zombies? Oh my god, this girl. I want to slap myself. Good morning. Has everyone got a smock or an apron? There are plenty at the back. Aprons. What are we going to do with those? Her inner monologue. I don't even need her inner monologue. It's just so damn stupid. For those of you who are new to our magical traditions, I should reassure you that black magic has nothing to do with death or evil. There's no such thing as evil magic. There's only magic. You know, it would have been better if she said, like, there's no such thing as evil magic, but evil people. Maybe. But, because I know there's magic, because we're at the school, and I just went through red, blue, and green. The bad and the good come from how you choose to use it. Oh, okay. Black is the color of weight. Solidity. I know I said that weird. And permanence. Black magic is the magic of enchantment in physical form. All wands and things like that are created with black magic. This does mean that cursed items are enchanted with black magic as well. That might be how people got the wrong idea. A pale girl with dark hair raises her hand. Yes, Raven? Since you're enchanting matter and bones are matter, you could use black magic to animate a skeleton, right? That's an interesting question. You could certainly enchant a skeleton to hold a spell or react in some way. You could set a skull to chatter its jaw when anyone came near, like an alarm. But to make something that could walk around and act on its own, you'd need to bind a spirit to it, and that calls for another kind of magic. We will get to combine techniques later in the year. Now, one of the easiest ways to infuse magic into a physical substance is to mix things together in liquids, potions, and that's what we'll be starting with. Oh, that's why there's a cauldron. I see. Always remember to wear a smock or apron. Potion stains can ruin your uniform. So, I've got 2 and everything except red. Oh, it's her again. When I arrive at the classroom, I find her, yeah. Good morning, Starshines. You'll need to sit down before we can start. But take your time, relax, get comfortable. It's very important when working with this particular style of magic. Taking her at her word, I yawn and stretch. Before I settle into my seat, I put my head down, close my eyes, I fall asleep because, oh my god, it's boring! To some people, white magic is the absence of color, a blank canvas. In the non-magical world, white is a complete spectrum, all colors combined into one. In some ways, you could think of white magic as either of these things. White magic is the tool you use to access the spiritual realm. Oh. Ghosts, dreams, creatures from other planes, the thoughts of those around you. With white magic, you can experience and communicate with things that are normally hidden. There is one thing I need to warn you about. Some people have tried to use white magic to control minds and spirits instead of asking for their aid. Don't do it. You will regret it. Now, shall we go on with the lesson? I thought that was the lesson. What sort of warning is that? Does she mean that it won't work, or that we'll be expelled, or arrested, or our brains will melt, or what? In my character's stupidity, I just think that's just a general warning that, you know, you shouldn't take over people's thoughts and brains and stuff because it's a bad, not because something bad's going to happen to you. Maybe she'll tell us more later, or maybe you can just go hit yourself against a wall or something. I can't believe I got 3 skills from that. 3. After dinner, I'm walking back to my room with music when I notice the door is already open. Well, you do have 2 roommates, so that's not weird at all. I peek through the gap to see who's inside, or you know, you just go in. It's Ellen. She's folding up some clothing. Oh my god, it's Ellen doing boring shit. Like, you didn't even have to peek. You just walk in. Wait a minute. That's Virginia's dresser she's opening. Why is Ellen rummaging around in our roommate's stuff? I don't know. Probably is something boring. I haven't made a sound. She doesn't know I'm here yet. Okay. Go find Virginia and make a whole big scene and create the dramas. It's not even gonna be. She's just gonna be like, oh, whatever. Ask her what she's doing. Let's just ask her. If you want to know something, why not just ask? Exactly. What are you doing? Eek! Sorry, I didn't see you there. Just tidying up a little. Yeah, but isn't that Virginia's stuff? Yes? Why are you tidying up her things? Because she doesn't do it herself? She's making you be her maid? No. At this point, Virginia returns to our shared room. Hey, you guys, what's up? Why are you making poor Ellen? Why did I jump to the conclusion that Virginia is forcing Ellen to do this? I'm just like, I'm so like starved for drama that I'm like, why is she making you do it? Why are you making poor Ellen into your slave? Huh? She's not. Just what's going on here? I shake my head because I'm an idiot. I think I'm obviously confused about something. She saw me put away some of your clothes and like she just came and burst in here and was like, what are you doing with her stuff? And I was like, what? Oh, it was you that's been doing that. I'm sorry, I just hate messy rooms. No, it's not, it's my fault. I'm not very good at picking up after myself. Mom always does it for me at home. Still, I didn't think it was too bad yet. We've only been here a week and it's just a few clothes. Like, come on, Ellen. I hate having things be out of place. It makes me feel nervous. I don't know if I can make things perfect all the time. We all have to live together for a year without driving each other crazy. How can we work this out? I don't know, Hazel, but maybe you can work on it by not jumping to conclusions and just letting people do their own shit. Everyone maintains their own space. Ellen should teach Virginia. Virginia should pay attention. Where's the one where I become, you know, stop butting my nose in other people's business? No, she doesn't have to pay her. She doesn't have to teach her, just whatever. Just, I guess, maintain your own shit. This room belongs to all three of us. We should each be able to be comfortable as much as possible. I look at Ellen. You should be able to keep your bed and desk perfectly neat, and none of us should touch it, so nothing's out of place. But Virginia should be able to be a slob on her own bed as long as she keeps her stuff out of your way and doesn't stink up the room. Ha! I suppose. It's not a perfect compromise, but it's hard to reach a perfect agreement between three different people. Was this like the big drama point of my week? Oh my god, this school's so boring. I'm awakened early on Saturday morning by a tap on the door, followed by a faint hissing sound. What's going on? I stumble out of bed and find that 3 envelopes have been pushed under the door in our room, each marked with one of our names. Hey, money's here! Oh yeah, I got money. I only have $5. I was kind of wondering how this is gonna like last me for the entire year. Each envelope can ooh, $5 more. The weekly spending allowance for Iris Academy students. If it's our money, why can't they just give it to us all at once? I guess they don't trust us not to spend it all at once and then run out and complain. Well, that might teach people to plan ahead. Yeah, you know what? I'm with you, Ellen. Because, you know, I would like to buy whatever items I would need now to help me in my studies instead of, like, saving my shit. But, okay. This way still teaches people to plan ahead. If you want to buy anything really cool, you've got to save up. But you're missing the important part. It's Saturday, and that means a trip to the mall. Oh, we gotta go to the mall. I didn't think you were a shopaholic. I'm not. But it's great to get out and look at something other than school for a while, isn't it? Also, they have ice cream. That would take me to that would be the magic words to get me to the mall. Ice cream. Fucking DQ blizzards. And penny candy. I haven't had like those little things that you get for like 25 cents or at the convenience store like since I was fucking 12. And really big cinnamon cookies, and okay, we get the idea. Since I've been there before, I can show you guys around. What about studying? Okay, but you want to go to the mall. Like, you do both. Like, do it after. You have plenty of time to do that during the week, right, Hazel? I got $10, but you know what? I'm going to the mall because she said there's ice cream. Sure, I'd love to go to the mall with you. Great. Ellen? I guess it's okay, but you ought to have a good breakfast before you look at ice cream. Yes, Mother. Students are lining up outside the school, waiting for a free seat in one of the shuttle vans that travel between here and the local shopping center. I feel like I said that like a news reporter or something. I don't know. Come on, we can ride together. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? We're still in uniform. So? Won't people stare at us because we're all wearing capes? Nah. Nah, they're used to like having like conventions and cosplayers and shit. It's just normal. Just act natural, it's no big deal. But it's nowhere near Halloween! Since the teachers aren't saying anything, I suppose this is what we're supposed to do. You know, you didn't pack any clothes either, so we're stuck with these robes. This is the mall. Homemade coffee memories. There's a grocery store. I don't know what any of this is because I can't read. I think that's Japanese, or it could be like Cantonese. The mall's not very large or very crowded, at least where I'm standing. Witches and wizards easily outnumber shoppers in ordinary clothes, but no one reacts to the sight. I guess if students come here all the time, they get used to it. Okay, that place does coffee and pastries, they have fresh fruit, that one does baked potatoes? Just baked potatoes, right? There's a gift shop, and there's the cafe. Are all these stores magical? No, there's only one magic shop here. They sell wands and stuff. I'm going to get a chocolate croissant. What about you? I am going to end this video and we'll explore the mall, and because this seems to be the most exciting thing that's happened so far. We got $5 to spend. Well, $5 more, $10 total. Oh, what are we gonna buy? Probably nothing, but we'll see what's going on, and that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I hope you join me later. Bye!